Welcome back, everyone. I'm making another video of a pouch, like an EDC pouch, but this time it's the wife edition. Just a heads up, this is not one of those like organizers and stuff like that that it looks not neatly and all that stuff. This is mainly what my wife uses that stays in the car, so that's why I call it an EDC. I'll post a photo again, maybe somewhere here or over here. So what it looks like when it stays in the car. These are the stuff. It still applies where these are the stuff that she uses on a day-to-day basis in terms of whether we're going to a party or she's just going to work and she forgot something, or we're just trying to use something in a pinch. Because we left something in the house, and just overall helps us on a day-to-day basis when she's going to work or anything like that, using the car, because this stays in the car. So yeah, let's open it up and I'll explain everything. So to start, the pouch, if you can find me a much better one that can get it organized so it looks nice, sure, but knowing my wife, this is built for her. She kind of likes to just open it up and just find what she's looking for. She doesn't want it to be like laid in front of her in terms of like, where the pen is and stuff like that. That's why this kind of works for her. This used to be in like one of these like tactical pouches that I just had like but it outgrew it with the amount of stuff. Plus this becomes too bulky on the area where she usually puts it. So I switch on, this is like a makeup kit bag or something like that. I found this in Walmart. I have multiple of this bag because I like kitting stuff in terms of like like when we travel we carry the same thing where we put like laundry detergent, quarters, and the dryer sheets. It's kind of like our kit for when we're traveling or staying in an Airbnb or something like that. But that's for a different video, but we'll stick into what's in here. But that's pretty much what the pouch is. So it only has 2 zippers. It's made out of those, at least a little bit tougher plastic. It doesn't get, it's not really that sharp, but it doesn't get cut. So it's for $5 something. This is pretty good price. So let's start with what's in front. Or usually when we're in the car and my wife is like, usually I'm the one driving, so she's on the passenger side, she usually asks for a scissor. So we always have a scissor. I used to put this kind of scissors, which is, I think this is just like one of those cheap ones that you fold, mainly for like cutting like strings and extra fabric that's like hanging out or something like that. But it's too small, so she kind of outgrew it. So we got like a full scissors that's capable of cutting what needs to be cut. And then she have a zebra pen. This is the zebra pen. It used to be one of those tactical one from like True Utility, but I asked my wife after because this been sitting on the SUV for like a year, and then I showed this to her once and she doesn't even remember how to pop the pen out. So I was like, oh, okay, so that's a no-no. Although this has multiple items, it has like a screwdriver and stuff, but she never uses them, even this pocket ruler thing. So I was like, you know what, let's stick with a classic like pen that just points and click, and she knows how to use it, whether you have to explain it to a kid or something like that. So when I built this kit, I kind of stay on that mindset where it needs to be as basic as it could be, so she knows how to use it. So you got a zebra pen. You have a cutter, the old school cutter that you use when you were like in grade school or something. I stick with this cutter instead of like one of these knives, or at least a utility box cutter thing. Because this one, the blade is all incorporated and you just literally snap it off if you break the top. And you get this for free in Harbor Freight when you buy it goes on sale or something. When you buy something, they give this to you for free. So cutter, Sharpie, you know what it is, Sharpie, and then old school number 2 HB pencil. So in case you have to write something that needs to be erased, and you know we have kids, so they need to doodle or something. Yeah, put that there. And then just a bunch of small zip ties, mainly for cord management, like from my previous video. But she found uses for this in terms of like the cords. I mean, if you get like a boo-boo or something, you know, it turns out to be a small tourniquet too if it works. I mean, for like small cuts, obviously, but zip ties. And then just a tape measure. Try to get the one that's like this instead of the, I think I have it here in my garage, like this one. This works too, but the convenience of it being retractable and more of like a pocket size, that's what sells me on having this. And it worked great because I remember we went to a function, we had to order something online, and we wasn't sure on the sizes of our like waistline. Yeah, we were able to measure the kids, you know, waistline, you know, all that stuff for, you know, when you purchase something for like specific clothes and stuff. It worked on a pinch, so yeah, it has the inches and centimeters on the other side, so must have for like for the missus. So that's pretty much what's on the front pouch. And then on the inner pouch, we have, this is more of it's kind of like kitted out too. I don't know if you can see it. There's a bunch of boxes and it's kind of like mangled in there, but it works where she needs to find something. She can just always just dig through it. The first one is just for like nail and maintenance stuff, you know, a cuticle remover, a pair of scissors, tweezer, the one you use for ear, a file, nail file. This thing is actually missing a nail cutter. I don't know, she have it somewhere, so because like I said, she uses this on a daily basis. And then the container is just one of those container that you put like earplugs when you're swimming or something. I just repurposed it. So there's a lot of repurposed stuff in here, but it works. It's Frankensteining, I guess, but it works. You know, rubber band just so it doesn't pop open. Another kit is just a extra batteries. I'll show you the flashlight later. Some hair pins or bobby pins. I don't know what's this called. And some hair ties. I guess if you have like daughters, I have 2 boys, so I don't usually carry like hair ties because we don't really have long hair. But obviously, if you have daughters, you can make more of this. But in this case, this is just all for her. So same container as that one. What is it? And then on the back, we just have a small photo, family photo. It's a good liner, so that one. And then we just have a sewing kit. This works in a pinch. And you know, we went to a grandma's 90th birthday, and my sister needed some safety pins. So there were safety pins in there. You know, some extra string, I guess that's what's called, you know, when you have to like alter something. My wife knows sewing stuff. I don't know any of those. So yeah, needles and all that stuff. So, and this is pretty cheap. You can get this in a dollar store for like $1.25 or something like that. It's a good kit. Next, this is I think this is called a magic eraser. The full size of this is like this much, but this works in a pinch in case you need to clean something off the wall. So I have a 2-year-old that doodles everywhere with non-erasable crayons and stuff, and this removes it. You just put a little bit of water. I could have put the big one, but I don't know, we'll think about it. But so far this has been working. Every missus needs to have this. So I use this on cars too, you know, removing like stain on like the body panels and stuff, but this is a must. And then we have a Tide stain remover. You know, when you get like coffee stains or something, missuses, you need these. So that one. We have a cheap stapler. When you decide to put a stapler, make sure you get one that has a staple remover. This is a cheap one from a dollar store. When we're traveling, sometimes my wife brings documents that needs to be like stapled and stuff like that when we're running errands, you know, going to Social Security or we're submitting some paperwork or something. So maybe we'll upgrade to a much smaller one that still have the staple removers, so I don't have to buy a separate one. But so far this works great. This is more of like a paperwork and document stuff. And then she actually have a pepper spray. Double check, some of this have expiration date. I just like put rubber band in here so the kids won't accidentally spray themselves. You know, self-defense, not just for people. This works on, like, let's say you have like a possum or something, or a porcupine or something. This might work. A whistle works great for getting attention and stuff. I just have a spare one. Maybe I should mount it in here, huh? Yeah. And then a flashlight. She only used this once, I think. This is the Coast. This is the Coast PX22. Takes a AAA battery. Cause like from my previous video, I like flashlight that just carries AA or AAA. So I think even if you don't know anything about EDCing, I think a flashlight is a must in case, you know, you're stranded somewhere, you need a source of light. That one. A memo book. This is cheap. You can buy this packs in like Walmart for like $2, and it's like a pack of 4 or something like that. As we age, we rely on cell phone for putting information down, but as you age, you still go to the old school analog one where you have to write something or you have to pass a message that doesn't have a cell phone or something. This is good. I didn't get like one of those Write in the Rain because I'm just being practical. I don't have extra of those, even though you can buy a pack of those. This is just for like writing, grocery list or, like more information and stuff like that. So, I mean, eventually we'll probably upgrade, but just regular paper works. You have super glue that you put in a Ziploc so it doesn't explode, or at least if it explodes, it doesn't go everywhere. And then I just have extra paper clip I figure in there. At least this is the only thing will be destroyed in case this thing gets punctured. But we use the super glue, when you're making quick repairs. Let's say your kid's boot sole fell out or something. At least you have something to use to kind of put it back together. So can't go wrong with super glue. Oh, this is important. So when you go to a party and sometimes you're like, oh, can you stop by to get candles? You fix that by bringing candles. I mean, this is not the number one for the age, but most of the time, my wife likes to surprise people, whether it's like 12 in the morning, when you celebrate a birthday or something. So you can put this in a cupcake. But I think this is a good EDC item, especially for the missuses, is a candle. So yeah, there's a bunch of there. You can buy this like in the bakery section in a grocery store, and that's a pretty good idea. And that goes good with the lighter. I wrap a duct tape that's white because I only have white right now. But duct tapes, what to use it for. And then when you put one kit for the missuses, or I guess missus, make sure you get the lighter that has this thing. I don't know what it's called, but because chances are she'll be lighting a candle where it's like buried in like those, like the jar thing, and it's kind of hard to light a candle with a regular lighter. So make sure you get like this one that has the extension thing. But this goes hand in hand. Bic lighter, in case you're wondering what it is, or at least the brand. There's only 2 more items. Yuko spoon and fork combo. So when you go do takeouts and they forget your utensils, you have this. And then the last one, I have an old Gerber dime for the. I have to explain her what a multi-tool is. She kind of picks on it. I highly doubt she's gonna use this, but I figure it has scissors in it, it has tweezers, it has pliers, so eventually she'll probably use this. But this is just an old one that I have, so I just decided to put it in her kit. So, but that's pretty much it. This kit is designed for my wife. You know, you can make your wife one if she is in for more of like the knives and all that, more of the EDC stuff, like a pry bar. I highly doubt it. But this will work for, you can build them however they want to use them, but I can say 80% of the time most of this stuff gets used. It's the wife thing, you know, like they take care of us, so we gotta take care of them. So this little things help them get through the day without calling us, hey, I need a knife or a box cutter. You know, at least they know that they can survive, or at least get through that day knowing that most of the stuff that they needed at least is in the EDC pouch. Obviously, if you need like, you know, ropes or any, you know, most of the EDC people in the world kind of do the EDC where it's like a survival kit or like just to show off. I'm not against those. This is, you know, that's their thing. This is just my thing, and you know, just be positive. I want to educate everyone, you know, like this is kind of what makes us, you know, elevate each other. So anyway, if you have questions, let me know. If you have more recommendation that fits on my budget, if I need to upgrade, let me know. But other than that, peace.